Both Bar Harbor and Acadia National Park have an individual charm about it that makes it stand out to the millions of people visiting. Bar Harbor is known as the gateway to Acadia National Park and is one of America's favorite parks. It is situated on Mount Desert Island, right on the gorgeous Frenchman's Bay. Bar Harbor is beloved by visitors for many reasons, from the endless outdoor activities to award-winning dining and accommodations. The city has long been a popular summer vacation destination ever since the 19th century, when powerful American families built their summer cottages. The famous shore path in Bar Harbor begins at the town pier next to Agamon Park, goes a short distance to the east past the Bar Harbor Inn, then wraps around a point before continuing south for about half to 3/4 of a mile along the eastern shore of Mount Desert Island. The shore path was originally created in 1880. People from all over the world have walked on this path while enjoying the sights, sounds, and smells ever since. Agamon Park overlooks the town pier and Frenchman's Bay at the east end of West Street in Bar Harbor. It's a great place to picnic while looking out into the bay. SafetyWing's Nomad Insurance is the world's first international travel insurance developed to meet the need of entrepreneurs and remote workers traveling or living abroad worldwide. It's the travel insurance that works for you around the world and covers COVID-19 or any other unexpected quarantine. If you want to have a sense of relief while traveling around the world, I would suggest getting SafetyWing's Nomad Insurance. The link is in the description below if you want to find out more. The town's waterfront area comprises approximately 4.25 acres, including the municipally owned and operated town pier located at the base of the village, along with 3 privately owned piers that are hubs for sightseeing, windjammer, whale watching, kayak tours, and nature cruises, as well as private yachts, deep sea and lobster fishing boats. A trip to Bar Harbor is not complete without a boat tour, and perhaps one of the most unique boat tours there is Lulu Lobster boat ride. The boat tour offers everything from sightseeing to seal watching to lobster fishing. It's a remarkable experience that you really won't find anywhere. Cruising on the Lulu is like making the prettiest coastal Maine postcard come to life. You can see the privately owned islands up close, view beautiful summer cottages along Mount Desert Island, and when sea conditions permit, many tours cruise very close to Egg Rock Light, one of Maine's most picturesque lighthouses. You can also do some seal watching on the Lulu. Unlike larger boat tours, Lulu can slowly and quietly approach the rock ledges where the seals rest at low tides. Also on the Lulu, you get to experience a sample of the life and work of Maine lobstermen and watch a live demonstration of how lobsters are trapped and hauled. Due to increased ferry traffic, Egg Route Light was built in 1875 and is one of coastal Maine's architecturally unique lighthouses, with a square tower projecting through the square keeper's house. The light is still an active aid to navigation, flashing red every 40 seconds. Hotellook.com is a service that helps you find and compare prices on hotels around the world, providing a leading reservation system. Hotellook.com puts together information on more than 250,000 hotels in 205 countries, working with data from more than 10 online booking systems such as Booking.com, Agoda.com, Hotels.com, Expedia, and others. In my links below, you will find some great deals on hotels in Bar Harbor. Acadia National Park is the crown jewel of the North Atlantic coast. The national park projects the natural beauty of the highest rocky headlands along the Atlantic coastline, an abundance of habitats, and rich cultural heritage. It draws 4 million visitors a year and is a top 10 most visited national park in the United States. Visitors enjoy 27 miles of historic motor roads, 158 miles of hiking trails, 45 miles of carriage roads, as well as Cadillac Mountains. Arcadia was originally designated Sieur de Monts National Monument by President Woodrow Wilson in 1916, then renamed and redesignated as Lafayette National Park in 1919. The park was renamed Arcadia National Park in 1929. Thunder Hole, a popular destination year-round, is a carved-out inlet along the rocky eastern shoreline of Mount Desert Island. When a storm or turning tide forces waves through this narrow channel, the air escapes with a thunderous reverberation that is both deafening and thrilling. Ancient geological forces and the passage of time long ago formed Thunder Hole and the surrounding rocky coastline that characterizes Mount Desert Island today. Sand Beach is a gorgeous little beach about 290 yards long, nestled between mountains and rocky shorelines on the east side of Mount Desert Island in Arcadia National Park. The beach is largely comprised of unique sand of shell fragments created by the pounding surf. Discover Cars is an award-winning car rental comparison website which helps customers find, compare, and rent cars globally. This website helps compare car rental deals from many companies so you can choose the best one for you. While many other websites hide fees and extra costs from you, Discover Cars includes all mandatory fees, taxes, and extras in the quoted price. Discover Cars has very high customer reviews and are partnered with some of the top webmasters in the travel industry. Use my links below to save time and money. Park Loop Road is one of the three types of major road systems on the island. Constructed between 1921 and 1958, it allowed motor vehicles access to the park separate from local roads and non-motorized carriage roads. This 27-mile long road is the go-to scenic drive along the east side of Mount Desert Island, connecting Arcadia's lakes, mountains, and shoreline, providing access to the popular areas such as Cadillac Mountain, Sand Beach, and Thunder Hole. The best way to get to the top of Cadillac Mountain is by driving the Cadillac Summit Road. You need to make reservations on recreation.gov in advance of your visit to Cadillac Mountain if you are visiting from May 25th to October 22nd. If you want to watch the sunrise on Cadillac Mountain, you need to make reservations 2 days ahead of time at 10 a.m. Eastern Time, but be advised that tickets are literally sold within minutes. Klook is an awesome booking platform which allows travelers to book tours and activities along with tickets to attractions and shows at great prices. Thanks to this convenient app, travelers can now have access to all the most popular attractions and hidden gems at their fingertips. In my description, I have some popular tours and activities to do in the USA. Cadillac Mountain is a popular destination for visitors to Acadia. It is the highest point on the eastern seaboard and offers magnificent views of a glaciated coastal and island landscape. People have enjoyed spectacular views of Cadillac Mountain for thousands of years, as this area was the homeland of the Wawaway people. European settlement on Mount Desert Island began in the 1600s, and soon after the summit was used for mapping the coastline. By the late 1800s, Cadillac Mountain became a popular destination for tourists. The mountain is the best place on the eastern seaboard to watch the sunrise. Jordan Pond is one of the park's most pristine lakes with outstanding mountain scenery. Glaciers carved the landscape, leaving behind numerous geological features. The deepest and second largest lake in Acadia and its nearby carriage roads. It has been a scenic, recreational, and dining destination on Mount Desert Island since the 19th century. Travel the 45-mile of rustic carriage roads, the gift of John D. Rockefeller Jr. and family, which weave around the mountains and valleys of Acadia National Park. His construction effort from 1913 to 1940 resulted in roads with sweeping vistas and close-up views of the landscape. Approximately 16 feet wide, carriage roads are an example of broken stone roads commonly used at the turn of the 20th century. Viator has so many different types of tours available in 400 worldwide destinations. Viator.com is a one-stop shop for travelers researching, planning, and booking, which could be a hassle for people who don't have a lot of time. Viator has a lot of tours and passes available, including the 16+ National Park Self-Guided Driving Tour bundle, which grants you access to all of America's top national parks, including Acadia. The Bass Harbor Head Light Station is located in Tremont, Maine, marking the entrance to Bass Harbor on the southwest corner of Mount Desert Island. It appeared on America the Beautiful Quarter in 2012, the NPS Centennial Postage Stamp in 2016, and was listed in the National Register of Historic Places in 1988. For the best view of Bass Harbor Head Light, hike the 0.4-mile-long Bass Harbor Head Light Trail. Many of Maine's beaches are covered with cobblestone, but perhaps one of the most unique coastlines is the seawall, which is just a short drive from the communities of Southwest Harbor and Bass Harbor. Powerful ocean storms created a massive seawall. As waves break, they carry rocks from the base of the beach and carry them up to the shore. As tides come in and out, heavier stones get piled on top and smaller, lighter stones remain down the slope. Wander is the future of travel. The guarantees of having a quality hotel paired with comforts of Wander owns 100% of their rentals on their platform, meaning they deliver the highest quality, smart technology, and inspiring locations to every guest. For example, you can rent luxury homes at Joshua Tree or St. George Island using my links. The Skodak Peninsula is the only part of Acadia National Park which is found on the mainland. It boasts granite headlands that bear erosional scars of storm waves and flood tides. Although similar to the scenic splendors to portions of Mount Desert Island, the Skodak Peninsula is a more secluded area. One of the best ways to get to the Skodak Peninsula is to take the ferry from Bar Harbor to Winter Harbor. Relax as you cruise between Bar Harbor and Winter Harbor, unconcerned about traffic or parking during your 45-minute ferry ride. You may encounter lobstermen hauling traps and admire the beauty of Frenchman's Bay on a clear sunny day. From the harbor, you can take Island Explorer buses, which offer you free transport around the peninsula. One very picturesque spot to visit on the secluded island is Skodak Point, which is located on the southern tip of the peninsula and is the highlight of the area. From there you can walk out and freely explore the massive rock formations created by ancient volcanic activity. On a clear day, you can even see majestic Mount Desert Island several miles to the west. Airalo is the world's first eSIM store that solves the pain of high roaming bills by giving travelers access to eSIMs. More than 1 million people are already using Airalo's eSIM. With the eSIM from Airalo, travelers can download and install a digital data pack for over 200 countries or regions and get connected anywhere in the world as soon as they land. Use the link in the description below to get your Airalo eSIM today and get the mobile app. I would highly recommend anyone who hasn't visited Bar Harbor and Acadia National Park to visit. You could easily spend a good 3 to 4 days here.